everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
We are very excited to be watching more Avatar The Last Airbender today. And we're watching The Boiling Rock Part 2. Ooh. And what episode number is this? Let me go into this really quick. We watch so many shows now that it's hard to keep track of what number we're on, right? 15. So we're on chapter 15, The Boiling Rock Part 2. Oh. Again, I love the animation in this show, and it's always like different every episode because they have different studios that animate them. And I really appreciate the Boiling Rock animation because I think it has a lot of detail. And I like how, even though the warden's kind of gross looking, I like his detailing and stuff because he looks so intimidating. And then the other prisoners too. And the younger people always look really good, but they really do a good job with the older people with all the details that they put around their like eyes and mouths and stuff. Nice. So yeah, the warden is May's uncle. You remember?
That's right. I remember. Yeah, he was a little ticked off at Zuko, right?
Yeah, so that wasn't good.
I did see his father though.
Sokka did.
Sokka.
Yeah, Sokka did see his father.
Sokka saw his father, yes.
Yeah, so that was at the last moment because they thought it was a failed mission. Sokka was brave enough to actually go there by himself, or that was his original plan.
That's what he wanted to do originally,
And Zuko's like, how the heck are you going to do that? Because Sokka's always been the plan guy, but now he's like, you know, he goes, well, my plans never worked in the past. So he was just, his emotions were taking over, and he's just like, I got to go try because I get it. Like, if your dad's in prison, you want to break him out, and you're in war too, so you might never see him again. He might not survive. You never know. So Zuko actually stepped up and said, no, like, I'm going to go with you. How are you going to get out of there or even get in there in the first place? Because you're in this boiling lake volcano. It's like, how are you going to do that? And no offense, Sokka, but you don't have any bending powers. He is powerful in his own way. Like, he's a good leader and stuff, but if you're around boiling water, what are you going to do?
That's right, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think Katara really would have came in handy there because she can bend water. Maybe she could have cooled the water or something so they could have like snuck across somehow. But he didn't want to endanger the others. And anyways, Zuko and Sokka are brave to go on this journey together. And they are good together so far, right?
They are.
So I love how Zuko, when he was in the cooler and he was like doing that internal fire bending to keep himself warm and took all the bolts off and stuff. But luckily they didn't use that to escape with the others. Otherwise they wouldn't have caught.
Yeah.
And again, Suki's back in the picture.
Yay.
You know, still, you know, with prison clothes and everything, but hopefully they can all get out.
I'm hoping because, you know, with those two out of their cells, they're going to start really looking for them.
Exactly. I know. It's like, how long will that last? You know,
we didn't want to stop last time, right? We wanted to wait. Right to this
I know, we really wanted to go right into this episode. And I'm like, no, because we have so many other things to watch that we're like, no, we have to keep moving on. But I am excited to watch this one, and I think we should get into it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Woohoo!
Yep, yep.
Yep, yep. Yep, yep. We all have our characters.
Hi.
The Boiling Rock Part 2. You guys ready?
Ready. They're true. Ooh. Oh.
No.
Oh, good for you.
Oh.
You have to be careful with that helmet.
That's right. Yeah.
That's right. Oh.
Sorry, I shouldn't have
Now you're
laughed at that.
not.
Should have said no. Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Ah.
What?
What did you say?
That was good.
I'm sorry.
It's cute.
Shh. Oh. Just make sure he's by himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the...
Hey, I'm being a tough guy.
Newbie.
Okay.
How can he do that?
He seems quick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh.
And now die.
Yeah,
Oh
don't
goodness
trust.
gracious.
Hmm.
Oh goodness, you're done for. He's gonna be done for.
Oh my goodness.
How's tomorrow? He walks away.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Pushes him away.
Oh, come on.
He's not gonna
Don't be
He's
twitchy.
gonna say somebody else. I bet you anything.
I hope.
Yeah. See, I didn't think so. Yeah. Good.
That's the guy who messed with him
Oh,
before.
yes. That's right.
Smart move.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh yeah, right.
She is.
Very much so.
Don't all go right together right at the
That's right.
moment you see each other. Goodness,
Oh
That was
my
great.
gosh. Oh, see? That's right.
That's great. Oh my god.
oh that therapy.
I
for
guess
Need
nothing.
some excitement.
Oh my God.
The guy flying in the background. Poor guy.
Oh.
Oh, look at
Oh. Sorry, May.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
She's very
Yeah,
skilled.
that's-
Light in her feet.
Suki, wow.
She's like Black Widow.
Yeah.
Look at her go.
Ah. Oh.
All on her own. Thank God they have Zuko though.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Firebending.
Tell Azula's gonna be right there. Watch. Hello, going somewhere?
It's a good jump.
Oh no,
Oh, jeez.
that's not good. They took handcuffs.
She's used to that,
Oh,
being in the
look at that.
circus, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh.
Wow. That's some transportation. Oh.
Good teamwork.
I know. Ooh.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh.
Don't listen to him. Oh no.
She's so agile.
Oh.
Where'd
Literally.
you get that? Just like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Yay, May!
That's great.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah. Transportation.
Oh, an even bigger balloon.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was big, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
wow, yeah, that's good.
Dad.
What?
I'm new.
What's up, everybody? Aw.
That's,
Aw.
Aw.
thank you.
That's like looking forward to it. Come on. You waited a while.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Wow. That was a great episode.
Yeah, very
That was
thrilling,
good.
right?
Yeah,
Boy.
that was good.
Again, I love the animation. Very top notch in this episode and just very good. And you guys were surprised to see May to
Yes.
start.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She showed up there in the prison
And
to
Azula.
confront Zuko
Yeah,
and
my
Azula. Yep.
My goodness.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what you guys think.
I,
That
a lot
was
of
really
stuff going
good.
on.
Yeah,
it was
a lot.
phenomenal. It was
Yeah.
great.
Mhm.
The warden got his.
That's for sure.
Yeah, and the warden, he didn't want his record broken, so he's
Yeah.
like cut the line. He didn't want to die, but he didn't care about dying.
Right.
That's right.
You know, because he didn't want that record broken. He had the best record, best
Exactly.
prison, and Azula was there too. She was on the gondola, so
That's right.
for him to be like cut the line with her there, but he probably just assumed
Yeah.
that she's good and she could figure out how to get
Yeah.
off there.
Yeah.
You know, especially since she firebend thrusted over there.
Plus, he just
Yeah,
worried
yes.
about his own ego. Everything
Mhm.
was, you have to
Yeah.
do what I say.
Exactly.
That's
But
all
what a
he
smart
cared about.
plan, though. And it was fun seeing Sokka again, like he's good at making plans, but this time he was more winging it.
Yeah.
And then Zuko was like, no, you have to think this through. Like, how are we going to do this? So it was fun seeing them going back
Yeah.
and forth. And then
That's good.
Suki was awesome to actually jump on in and be able to
Yeah,
take care
she's
of the
like,
warden.
okay,
Right.
that's it. You guys banter it up.
Yeah,
I'll
so
do
they
it.
needed everyone in their team to be able to accomplish
Yeah.
this mission or to escape, you know? So that was actually pretty cool to see that.
That's
And Suki reminded me a lot of Black Widow in this. She's just
yeah.
so skilled and light on her feet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You know, the ride, she just jumping on
lands and
heads.
dangles upside down.
And almost like Spider-Man running up there, just grabbing little
Yeah.
things up the wall just to get up there and sliding underneath that guard
sure.
to grab
My
the warden.
God.
But the warden's so proud too, where, you know, even though he was confronted by
Yeah.
Suki, he's like, oh, you wouldn't dare do this to me, you know. And
Yeah.
she still tied him up
Oh,
really
she's like,
fast.
oh,
So I love
really?
that scene
You
so much.
underestimated me.
But yeah, and then Zuko actually thinking ahead and breaking the handle to the
Yes.
gondola rope or whatever
That's
going
right,
on.
Yes, that
So-
impressed Sokka a lot.
That's right. Yeah.
Woo! Oh.
At first, when he was breaking that handle, I thought he was going to stay behind. I'm like, well, that sucks. And I was kind of hoping that May would help him there somehow. But I'm like, how are they going to cover all that when I know the show, unfortunately, is ending soon. There's only so many episodes left. But yeah, I thought they handled this episode so well with every little
It was
thing that
great,
happened
and
a lot.
the new guy, the new inmate.
Hi, everybody.
He really
Yeah.
helped out,
Yeah.
picking, a different guard from the line.
That's
And as
right.
we know-
I had a feeling he was going to do that.
From shows and movies that we've watched, there are a lot of proud people out there who don't want to be the rat. They don't want to rat other people out. And he was strong, and I'm sure he was tortured. Again, it is a kid's show, so they can only show so much. But here the guards are holding that guy upside down for so long. I'm sure they did other stuff too to make him rat.
definitely.
But yeah, so he actually did rat out some part of it just so they would leave him be, but he actually full circle went around and blamed that guard.
He
and
picked
messed
the
with him.
perfect guard, exactly.
And how smart is that? So
Yeah.
he's not very stupid as a word
Exactly.
thought. Like, he
Yeah.
totally thought ahead. And he's like, well, this guy is the one who put me in the cooler in the first place, so it
he's
makes
gonna
sense
go.
that he's the one who conspired with me. So that was great how he picked him.
It was.
So everything about this episode is so great. And I love the other characters, having Katara, Toph in the picture.
That's right.
And I was kind of like, man, 2 episodes without them, the show is ending. I was kind of like, I want to see more of them in there too. But this episode alone, even without them, was just so good.
It was good, and it had to happen
Yeah.
in order to get everybody back,
And May helped out too.
May helped out too. She
Yes,
came around
I like
even
that.
before Tylee and Azula went back there. She handled herself. She attacked all those guards. I don't know how many were there, but she was totally skilled with her little daggers and just took them all out. I thought that scene was so great, and then Azula just watching and getting so mad, and Tylee's a great warrior too, and she's so skilled being in the circus and of all this other training I'm sure she's had. 'Cause she knows how to chi block and everything, because that's how Azula ended up like not being able to get back up after she got
I
attacked.
know, I was
Yeah,
wondering, boy, that was really,
Yeah,
powerful.
because every time like Tylee attacks, when she would attack Katara a couple times and stuff, remember like she'd go numb and she wouldn't be able to move, and she just got her main chi points, I guess, that knocked her over. But I thought that was like the biggest highlight.
That was
Azula about to
tremendous.
kill
Yes,
May,
like that.
and then Tylee just stepped in and actually numbed her, so she couldn't do anything. So
Yeah.
she actually attacked her.
Yeah,
But
good.
she's like, okay, let's get out
Even though
of here.
she was scared, because Azula controls people by fear.
Yeah.
And we were discussing that in a different show, that can only go so far. People fear you. Eventually, they're not going to honor you. They're not going to, if
Right,
it
they
comes
won't
down
respect
to it, they
you.
might not defend you when it
Yeah.
comes down to it, because they don't care about you. They're scared of you. It's different,
That's
People
right.
care and respect you, then it's...
Right, and May's love for Zuko is far greater than her fear for Azula.
I love how
That's
she
right.
said that, and that really just triggered Azula. She knew how to get to her.
Yeah.
And May was so calm saying that, so I thought that was a really proud moment.
She's always calm saying everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she is, I know. At least she's not siding
No,
right now.
no,
But
that's
Azula, that really triggered
Yeah,
her. She got
that
angry
did.
because she's always cool about things and mocking. And yeah, so that scene was just so major. And
yeah.
Tylee, because again, she's such a sweet person. And since the beginning, even though Azula was friends with them, fear was the only way she knew how to control people. So her fear took over being friends, really,
Right.
she kind of cares for them, but at the same time, like, her power just took over, and she was ready to kill May, which I thought was a huge thing. And, of course, she was willing to kill Zuko, too. Like, he's like, bye, brother, or whatever, and she
Yeah,
just
she
shot
doesn't
off
care.
into the
She
other
doesn't care.
gondola,
Yeah,
like...
she
No,
doesn't
she
care
doesn't.
about
Yeah.
her.
Doesn't care
She doesn't
about
care
us,
anybody
yeah.
but herself.
Mhm.
And she's such a people person.
I know, and I love how she said that, just like
Yeah,
a big
sure.
twist, like, yeah, sure
Yeah.
you are, I know, it's very intimidating,
Choke.
But I thought that was a really a good scene too, where when she does shoot off into the other gondola and watches with Tylee, and they watch back to the other gondola, they know they're gonna die, and Tylee's torn by it. You can see she's sad and kind of conflicted. And she's like, "Oh my God, like what the heck's going on?" And Azula's just proud and kind of mocking, looking at them like, "Well, see you later," like not even
I'm
caring.
surprised they didn't do anything when they realized that they're cutting the cord, but they're not. And then it stopped.
Yeah.
And then she saw that May's helping.
Mhm.
I'm surprised she didn't go back and try to attack again. She
'Cause
jumped
they
over
were
there perfectly
threatened.
fine. They could have got up the cable and, But
Mhm.
it is a short show, so they
That's right,
can't.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
fit
only so many
everything in.
scenarios I guess you can do, but eventually they went back, right? Like after.
Yeah, but I mean, to attack, like, on the different gondola, she could have gone back up on the other one and, gone up the cable and got on the one that was going to be cut and get them, but
but it was still halfway cut through, so it was still like a huge risk of
That's
falling.
true. I didn't think it was going to cut at that point. I was like, oh.
Because when they were cutting it, you saw the braids come off.
fraying,
It was like fraying, and it was like halfway through already,
That's
so it was a
true.
big risk of it like falling again. So I think they just didn't want to risk it because they thought they were going to fall in no matter what. And I'm sure with Azula going back to attack May, and after capturing her, she could have just cut the line herself, you know. So she could have done that too. But I think at that point it reached the top. So I think the timing was just faster or something. But there was so much going on in this, and I thought that was. And there's some really intense and very cool. I could see you guys really got into it as well. And happy ending. They have a new guard friend or a new prisoner friend. Hi, everybody. And they have Hakoda back.
That's right.
You know, that's a big deal. I love seeing Hakoda and Sokka talking together, and he's like, oh, okay, well, we have 2 great water tribe minds or whatever, and he goes, well, I guess we have to find them. We have to find some, so I thought that was really cute on how he said that.
And the gang was like right there when they got back on, on land. Yeah. They're like right there. I'm like, wow.
It's like, where's the meat? That's the biggest thing. We want the meat. Except Aang, because he's a vegetarian. But everyone else wants meat. So the best meat of all, of love and fathership or whatever. Osaka. But it was such a sweet moment. Like, that's so great that they're back together.
I mean, fantastic.
Their other people are in the Fire Nation still in a different kind of prison or whatever. So they have a couple main people. They have Suki. They have Hakoda, so that's great. So they have a more powerful team.
That's right.
And I wonder if that other inmate that helped, I wonder if he's a leader of some sort.
Yeah. And whatever happened to his friends, I guess they're still at the prison, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, at least they didn't die in the boiling water, because that would have sucked. That would have been bad. And now they have Azula's war balloon, so I'm sure Azula can find another way of transportation.
Yes.
So they have something that's great, They have a way to travel now.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Big war
Something
balloon.
Super.
Mm-hmm. So overall, great episode.
Very good. Very good.
Uncle Iroh, too.
I know, we still haven't seen Uncle Iroh. I know. This whole show is just escalating, into this big thing that we're waiting for with Ozai, and we only have so many episodes left, and it's like, where's Iroh? We want to see Iroh.
Right.
Like, where is he? Take a wild guess, like any idea what's going on. Not that you would know, but is he searching for Zuko, do you think?
Oh, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's searching for Zuko. I don't know. Maybe he's going back to the Fire Nation. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he has his own plans to take out Ozai or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. And hopefully he meets up with Zuko, though, because I love them together. And now that Zuko's with the gang, like the Aang gang, I love that. The Aang gang. That's a good one, right? Good ring to it.
Yeah.
That would be so cool to have Iroh in that mix, too.
That's right.
Because he's such a good person.
Maybe that's what it would be.
So that would be like him, Hakoda, Suki, and everyone else in the mix now.
The elders.
The elders. Yeah. I think that would be great.
Yeah.
I love seeing Zuko helping out Sokka and being good.
That's right.
And that was hard for him to leave May behind. Even locking her up in that prison cell, because the emotions that quickly happened when they were looking at each other, when he shut the door, like, he already made that decision before when he broke up with her, when he left his country, which again was a huge thing because he's royalty and he totally betrayed his whole country to do what he believed was right. And I can't imagine, like, being in that kind of position. And so he's, like, outcast by everyone that he knows. And now he's befriended these new people that he's been hunting. So it's just such a conflict, But to leave May behind, and she understood to actually let him go, to help him out.
Yeah.
Even though she was
She
locked
probably
up.
understood, well, this is for the nation. Maybe I'm missing something, I'm going to do something for our nation, too. Maybe she finally realized that, he risks everything.
For this, so there has to be something about it.
There's got to be a reason.
Because it's too big of a risk to take, so I think she's, like, open-minded to actually
Especially when she
do that.
sees how evil Azula is to him.
To actually want to her own brother and to try to kill May. Like, she was doing the lightning thing to, like, take her out right there. And I thought that was just so major how Ty Lee just took her out, too.
Yeah.
So that shows you that Azula's really messed up and she's turning into this major monster. Maybe she always was a monster, But to go to these lengths to show her power, people won't stand by her. So now she lost her 2 best friends that were with her throughout the whole show.
Exactly.
So what is she going to do?
So her most trusted allies, they're gone. She has no one now.
Yep. You can't just do fear.
Except for Daddy, but...
Pretty crazy. I love this episode. I'm so curious what you guys have to say about this. Again, we have an account on Vimeo too, and this as well as YouTube. And for COPPA reasons, sometimes our videos may be labeled as for kids, even though they are not intended for kids. They're always intended, for the most part, 13 and up. We do have labels now in our videos since COPPA came out with this law for YouTube, meaning that you might not be able to comment on certain videos and you might not be notified if it is made for kids, even though it's not made for kids. So please check out our other feeds, our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook. Mainly Twitter I'm on. It's just my go-to, that's easy to update. All of it's easy to update, but that's my go-to going to Twitter. So if you subscribe to our Twitter, you'll always be updated with every single video that comes out on our channel. So,
nice.
Yay! So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye guys!
Yip, yip.
Yip, yip! Or squeak, squeak, squeak.